this is something that it hurts to like just read about it and see about it, especially being a fan, well, a former fan of his. I can't really say that I'm a fan anymore, but after everything that's happened this weekend, or I'm not sure exactly what day, but in Houston during the Astroworld Fest.
That was last Friday.
But yeah, I mean, if you didn't see, basically there were like 50,000 people at Travis Scott's festival that he has every year, like the Astroworld Fest, and it's in Houston, and basically there were tons of people there, like 50,000 people, and everybody stormed in, like, when the gates opened. Like, they didn't even open, really. They just stormed right through.
Like a mob just ran through the place.
Yeah.
And that was just the start of the festival. Nobody was even playing music yet.
Yeah, and, like, security wasn't ready for that. And, I mean, nobody was really ready for that. And so then, basically, music starts. And, I mean, before the music even started, the crowd was already pushing up to the front, trying to get to the front to see Travis. Because, I mean, when you go to a concert, you want to be as close as possible, obviously. But people were, like, disregarding, like, their respect for humanity and just shoving people, elbowing, getting to the front, like, just stomping over people. And it got to where, once he got on, people just rushed right to the front, and there was a crowd surge, and
people mobbed forward and just knocked down anybody that was in front of their path.
Yeah, and for someone who's small, being like to go there, like if you were small, like I can't imagine.
Well, everybody there is either drunk or high or like they're on something. So like, everybody's just in a sweaty mob of people shoving everybody forward, and then unfortunately 8 people died and 11 were sent to the hospital after that first like shove of people happened. Yeah. And then they just kept coming.
Which, I mean, that sounds bad enough. It's by itself, but the fact that Travis Scott was literally standing on stage, hearing people screaming, "Stop the concert!" There's literally people dying. Like, stop this, and he's just singing with his auto-tune, going, "Yeah," as you literally can see like someone being carried like across, like trying to be pushed back so like they could get help, and like he's just standing over singing. Like it is just hard to watch.
Yeah, and there's videos of when the police arrived on scene and they got out to start helping people. Then the mob just started standing on top of their cars and like dancing on top of them too.
They're like trying to get clout and be cool. Like that is the most tone deaf, just fucked up thing. Like, it's just disgusting. And I don't know. For me, it's hard being like seeing this because I became a fan of Travis like 2018, 2017, right around when he released Astroworld, and like I just like loved that album, and then I got into like Rodeo and everything else, and like I loved it. It was like it's good music, but
our junior year, that's like all that was being played at that point.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Sicko Mode.
I can't remember. Was it that song? Like
Sicko
I was like,
Mode. You're like, watch the beat drop, and then
I was like, wait for it.
I
was like, wait for it. There's a beat change. Hold up, and there's so it's hard because I literally went to I went to Astroworld in Cleveland. Well, it wasn't really Astroworld. It was just
it was his tour.
It was the
tour of Astroworld. Yeah.
But it was at the Q in Cleveland, now called Rocket Mortgage. Blah. But yeah, it was at the Q, and I can say like when I was there, compared to any other concert I've been to, like that was one where I was scared because so it was Sheck West, Gunna, and Trippie Redd opening, which by the way that was a great
stacked cast.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. But when Sheck West came on, this was at the time where Mo Bamba was like at its height. Like it was like the most hype song.
Shit, bitch. Young Sheck West.
Yeah, that song. Yeah, so he came on and performed that, and I will say I did take an edible before I went to this concert.
I mean, you gotta.
And like,
if you're going to a concert like that, I feel like you have to.
I will say, like, going into it, like I was having such a good time. I was just like laughing my ass off with my friends, and like it was good. Yeah. But then I don't know, that started happening, and like so Sheck West came on. I mean, Sheck West came on and started singing Mo Bamba, and people started shoving, and pits, like the mosh pits started opening up, and like I was cool with it, and then like it just started to get super aggressive, and everyone was just getting shoved, trying to get to the front and shit, and like people were leaning like diagonally on people. Like I was leaning on someone was leaning on me. It was scary.
You guys were just like this.
Yeah, it was scary.
Everybody's on top of each other there.
And I mean, that night was nothing compared to what happened in Houston this past weekend, which I can't even imagine, because I was scared. I mean, I wasn't scared for my life, but I was scared I was at least going to get hurt. Like,
I'm sure some people, in a mosh pit, there's one person that gets hurt. It's a mosh pit.
Which, it's weird. I can't remember which song it is in Astroworld, but Travis literally says, it ain't a mosh pit if there's no injuries, which is fucked. Like, he incites this shit. Like, before the concert, he was, like, saying, he literally tweeted, we're still getting all the rowdy people, all the wild people in, like...
Well, when you look at the videos, it's just like demonic, even what is happening there, and it's really tough to watch. Yeah,
it for a lot of people that were there, like they would say that they felt like it was definitely a demonic experience. Like it felt like people were being sacrificed or something.
It kind of feels that way, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. I saw this post. Someone said that they were tripping balls when they were there, and they said that they felt like that was the most like demonic, evil experience they've ever had. And they were saying like when they saw Travis up there performing, like his music just felt so evil, and like he could feel like that evil presence on him.
Yeah, like the negative energy radiating out to the crowd.
Yeah,
like just dispersing on everybody.
And he's
making like, even if you were a good person going into the concert and then you just saw everybody doing all these horrible things and just joined in, that's like really what was happening.
Yeah, I mean, well, it seemed like a majority. Well, except for the people that were like chasing that clout and like just being dickheads.
To be dickheads?
Yeah. Except for those people. I mean, like, it seemed like most people were screaming, trying to get out. Like, it sounded awful. And
like a fucking war zone.
Like, there were people posting live videos on their, like, Instagram stories and, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Just awful.
I cannot believe that happened.
Yeah, no. So, it's kind of hard to be a fan of his. And, like, that apology video...
Oh, my God. His hand was in his head. And he's just it looked like he just woke up. He's like, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we should have never let this go on. Like, I didn't know.
I'm so sorry. I'm just like so sorry. I didn't mean to like kill those people and watch them die in front of me. Like,
I didn't mean to sing while their dead bodies were just getting carted away. Like I didn't.
Fuck you, Travis Scott. I mean,
that was the like most YouTuber apology videos are like so fucking half-assed and just like, I'm sorry that people got upset. That was even more half-assed than the half-assed ones. He literally the phone down here. I can't believe I did this. I am so sorry.
For real, it looks like his fucking manager told him like, hey, you gotta make an apology video real quick.
His PR person said, all right, we need somebody get on this. Fucking Jesus, can't have Kendall doing all the work.
Yeah. Oh, and like one last thing, Kendall literally posting pictures from her point of view of the concert, and there's literally an ambulance like in this like center of the crowd trying to help people. She like so tone deaf. I don't know. That was just.
It's crazy that happened.
It's crazy how much celebrities don't care.
Either don't care or it just like is. I hope it's not just right over the dome.
I mean, I hope they're not doing it on purpose. Like, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I saw an article saying pregnant Kendall was Kylie. Pregnant Kylie was unharmed during the concert or whatever. Like,
I saw
who cares about, like, are you kidding? Like, she was probably sitting up somewhere where, like, nobody could even touch her. Like, who cares?
I saw that tweet because somebody else tweeted screenshotting this before it gets taken down, and it was literally unharmed Kendall with baby is fine after concert. Like, oh,
come on.
I'm glad the millionaire with child isn't hurt, but the other 8 people, fuck them. Yeah. I don't give a shit about them.
It just shows how tone deaf everybody is, especially celebrities.
Well, it's just press be getting they just be getting press.